We find our nation on a precipice, true tipping point. Is this the moment that will finally change our country?
Trying to rain on the thunder. Tell the storm I'm new. I'ma rain on this little love. Tell the sweet I'm new.
not a broken system. It was built to function exactly as it is.
We must respond with bold action.
This is our country too. We can build new systems that do what they should.
I'm a wild, come a march on the regular.
We are united. We are standing.
Follow away, follow away.
And we are going to fight this fight.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. I break chains all by myself.
There is something happening across this country.
When we work and when we fight and when we march and when we speak up and when we offer solutions, we win.
I'ma keep running cause a winner don't quit on themselves.
It's always the right time to celebrate women and black women in particular.
It is an opportunity to show the nation and the world that we will act. It has been an inspiration.
You have the choice, and it is that choice that gives you power.
Vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because it does.
That is what we need next. Action.
Hi everyone, I'm Sister Jenna. Welcome to our special Zoom meditation segments. Look, it's no joke. Things are kind of weird. It's just weird. Pandemics, protests, job insecurity, global pause. Everyone's numb, but also everyone's searching. And they might be searching on this little gadget of Zoom in a little box. People from all over the world who don't know each other are coming together in Zoom rooms to figure out who they are, why they're here, and how to meditate. Meditation is something that we've often thought that if we make our minds empty, we've meditated. I don't believe that. I think it's important that we learn how to channel our thoughts in a right way that are connected to our vision, our goal, our spiritual attainments, our mental capacity. Then you're really meditating. Hi everyone, welcome to Wise-ish. It's your power boost for the day. It's your daily dose. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. Hope you've been enjoying some of the nice shows on America Meditating Radio. This pandemic has gotten us so optimized it's not even funny. And some of us can have a lot of waste thoughts, and some of us can actually have constructive thoughts. And some of us can feed the thoughts that are natural to have, like, what time do you have to turn on the computer to start work? 9 o'clock, that's a natural thought. What time do you have to get the kids ready so that they can sit at their laptops for school online? Okay, 8 o'clock. Those are normal and natural thoughts. Those are good thoughts. Those are thoughts that will help to maintain a healthy mental diet. But what about those thoughts? Let's say one of my favorite is like, you wake up early in the morning and you have like a million thoughts, and the only thought you actually need is to get out of the bed. And that's the last thought you have. And it just has you laying there, well, another 5 minutes. Let me do just another 2 minutes. Then the snooze button goes up. That's waste thoughts, actually. And wherever there are a lot of waste thoughts, there's a lot of extra weight. So when we are finding ourselves feeling a little mentally heavy, then you have to begin to look at, what am I thinking? And why am I wasting my most valuable asset to think these thoughts? So let's take a look at the 3 kinds of thoughts that we can become very aware of, right? Let's say they're positive thoughts. Thoughts that are based on upliftment. They're beneficial, they help, they move the story forward. Those are good thoughts. These are the thoughts that will bring you closer to God, bring you closer to your true sense of self. These are the thoughts that create good relationships, good friendships. These are the thoughts that can keep your enthusiasm going, and they'll keep you determined and inspired and just ready to take on the day in whatever way you can possibly just be prepared for it. You're like, come on, bring it on, I can handle it. Positive thoughts. But then you have the opposite to positive thoughts. You have negative thoughts. Negative thoughts come in the form of Why did this one do this? Why is he always like this? Oh, I wish he didn't get that promotion. Oh, I just wish that person would drop dead or get ill. Or you'd have like negative thoughts that are basically very much bubbling up inside of you that you don't want the other person to do well. It's a negative thought. Negative thoughts are also, they come in the form of jealousy, judgment, criticism, comparison, complaint. You get what I'm saying? So any of those thoughts that you might have for yourself or for another person is negative. And what the negative thought does, it puts us in a deficit of happiness, a deficit of love, a deficit of a sense of freedom. And we don't want that for our lives. I don't want to be in a deficit of love. I don't want to be in a deficit of freedom. I don't want to be in a deficit of happiness. I want happiness. You want happiness. The whole world needs happiness right now. So if I keep nurturing those kinds of thoughts, then my happiness will leave me. Got it? Now the third kind of thoughts, necessary thoughts. These are the ones I mentioned earlier. I have to go somewhere. Okay, I just need to think it once, and I know I'm going to go there. A necessary thought, so-and-so is coming over for dinner, so let me prepare their favorite foods, and I do it one time. A necessary thought is, I have to give my mother her medicine at a particular time, or I have to get my project done at this particular deadline, and I focus my thought and my physical energies to make sure I meet my deadline. These are necessary thoughts, thoughts in which my light bill is due on the 10th, so make sure let me pay it on the 8th. Necessary thoughts. Or I have to pay my mortgage on the 6th, so let me make sure I have enough stuff and I can start rolling out the money by the 5th and pay it. Necessary thoughts. But when it starts to really get to the negative or the waste area, let's say, God forbid, you don't, you're not in this position where you can't pay the rent. I heard they're just rolling back. The CDC had asked to curtail evictions in Houston because there are a lot of people who were going to get evicted. Thank God for some miracles. But, one of these ideas about, I want you to think about this, that when you are noticing that your positive thoughts and your necessary thoughts are not in your moment, and you are using a thought that is really not keeping you inspired, it's not elevating you, you don't feel like it's making you into a better person. But let's just say, this is the worst part, let's just say that you've gotten used to thinking like that. You're going to really need a mental diet. If you've ever gotten used to being comfortable in being jealous, in being critical, in comparing, in judging, in competing, in lying, in cheating, in going over and over and over again, the same thought over and over again, gossiping about someone, then you're going to really need a mental diet. So here's how you begin your mental diet. Every day, write for, if you can even do it 21 times, write 21 times one positive thing that you appreciate about life. One positive thing that you appreciate about life 21 times, because you have to break that cycle, that you've built over a long period of time. Just like when you're trying to lose weight, you're going to need to start with reducing certain foods and taking in less calories. So in the same way, you're going to have to stop taking in those kinds of thoughts and ideas. And so if you transform that and you eat a different kind of food, of thought, and you think one good thing for 21 times for the day, or you write it down for 21 times a day, you'll be on a very healthy mental diet. The second thing that you can do is to do one act of kindness for someone, especially someone that you feel you have a little bit of a tension with, like there's a little tense situation between you and that one. And you know what they need. It's just something. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Something simple. And all you have to do is just do that one kind act for that person. It'll change you. And that will be a good way of dieting the thoughts in your mind. Okay? Another thing that I think is really important, the third step, in order to enjoy your mental diet, so to speak, try to focus on listening to positive information, whether it's a positive motivational talk show or listen to positive podcasts with great inspiring messages from different leaders. America Meditating is one of the best. I mean, they have the best conversations online. Or you can read a really optimized book that helps to make you into a better person. Watch something that will inspire you and make you into a better person. And those 3 little steps that you practice will help to put you on a healthy mental diet. That's your wise-ish thought for the day. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those thoughts that I just shared on your mental diet. And here's your good wish and your blessing for the day. May you be an embodiment of light, and through your elevated awareness, show the elevated destination to all your brothers and sisters. May you be an embodiment of light, and through your elevated awareness, show the elevated destination to all your brothers and sisters. Remember, no one can take away your happiness unless you give them permission. And we really are here to love each other the same. So let's do that some more. Have a wonderful day today, and I'll see you soon.